G'day guys, I am recording this video because I am bloody pissed off at Apex and cheaters as a whole. In this video, we're going to be name dropping some big streamers. First thing, I'm going to have to explain about the DMA ban wave that went through that Apex was very proud of, and I guess rightfully so, but so many people misunderstood it and thought it was some amazing thing. And why catching over 1,000 DMA users is a good thing, that is just a drop in the goddamn ocean. So let me explain to you why that is real quick. So a DMA is a device that actually runs the cheats, and you plug it into your PC, and the way it works is it hides itself as something like a sound card, for example. So the cheats are technically not running on your PC, and it's just a connected device to your PC that runs the cheats, making it harder, theoretically, to detect. But if something like Apex Legends Anti-Cheat discovers the software that's hiding the device, then they can determine that you are using the DMA device and ban you. These devices come with preloaded software to hide the device, but the whole point of this device in the first place is to make it harder to detect. So the next step after getting this device is to pay for custom software to hide your device different to every other device, which almost all of them do because it adds that extra layer of protection. Because if other people have your software and they're using rage hacks on the game, then the developer is much more likely to catch them. But if they have their own software, they're almost never going to get detected. That's why Apex only caught 1,000 of the DMA users when it's probably 10 times that at the very minimum. But in that 1,000 of stupid DMA users that use the default software, one of them just so happened to be a massive Spanish streamer that some of you guys might know by the name of Up Sushi. He got banned and did an absolute bloody vanishing act. He didn't try the, it wasn't me, I didn't do it, because the way Apex Anti-Cheat works, if you're manually banned and they don't attach a clip of why you're manually banned, many of the people get unbanned that are banned by people like Hideouts through EA support system. Really corrupt in my opinion, but it's just the way it is. But if Easy Anti-Cheat detects the DMA device like they did here, your chances of getting unbanned are basically zero. There are some workarounds and people change their IP address and try to say they were hacked, but for the most part, they're probably not getting the account back, which is exactly what happened to Sushi because he wasn't able to appeal the ban, so the motherfucker just did a goddamn runner. I have absolutely zero doubt in my mind that he's already under a different alias and trying to cheat people from money in Apex competitive like he's been doing his entire career. But at least he's not making any money off social media anymore. If he streams on Twitch or YouTube, it's going to be an absolute shit show. Because the people that did support him were completely oblivious to him being a scumbag cheater. So there ain't no hope for him coming back. Especially since he just went silent. Like, that's just a dead giveaway he's guilty. The funny thing is here, a bunch of pro players and content creators came out to absolutely crap on this cheater, like Sweet Dreams, Imperial Howl, but when the same person that tweeted about Up Sushi being banned tweeted out about Brainsy, it was met by radio silence by the goddamn pro players and content creators everywhere. Not a single one came out of the woodworks to crap on Brainsy. Now, in the past, you might have heard that name because he's had several sus clips and cheating allegations going around for the longest time. His time on Apex has been absolutely plagued by every one of his fucking teammates in the past getting A, banned for cheating or being a known cheater. So it's no shit that this guy was also cheating at some point in Apex Legends. But you might have heard of him a lot more recently because he's been playing with all the pro players and content creators in the ranked grind for the last few seasons. Now, let's jump right into the details of this exposing of Brainsy. So this screenshot here is what started it all. You can see Brainsy in a Discord, which a bunch of people blacked out here. And on the minimap, you can see they're streaming the minimap in Discord, which isn't a normal minimap because it shows where every single person in the lobby is. Now you might be asking, who the hell is in this game? If you zoom in, you can see Brainsy himself and the red triangle exactly where he is and his teammates. Now you might be wondering, who are Brainsy's teammates here? Are they pro players? No. They're people that have been banned for cheating in the goddamn past because of shit like this. So in this screenshot, you can see not only is this definitely Brains's Discord, but he's part of the team that is live streaming this minimap. So people like him don't have to run the cheat himself on his PC. He can just view the cheat himself and get the benefit of it, making it so he will never get banned for this cheat. Now, the funniest part about all of this was his own goddamn response. One of his very few own fans going to his Twitch stream and asking what the hell happened on Twitter and if he was indeed cheating, which Brainsy's response was this.
It's called Photoshop. You never heard of Photoshop? Hell yeah, it's fake.
Bro, who are you yapping to? No way these guys are still on your fucking case currently.
They're on my dick.
Now, anyone with 2 brain cells that can rub them together knows that response is bullshit and a straight out lie. You can see Brainsy on the minimap with known cheaters in the Discord, his own profile. That is not just some bodgy Photoshop. That is legitimate evidence from one of his own friends ratting him out. Now, why might his own friends rat him out? Now, I believe because the statements he made by talking to one of his friends in stream, that it was his own friend that got banned and then tried to burn the bridge and take them all down with him, which is why he ended up getting exposed in this screenshot. But I can't be 100% sure of that. That is just my personal belief. Now, the funny thing about the whole Photoshop allegation that is obvious bullshit to anyone with the brain, later he proves it's bullshit. Within the next hour, he gets joined by his homies. Chaotic Match, a pro player trying to grind for #1 pred. But who better to grind to #1 with a goddamn absolute scumbag known cheater? And this is what he said to him when Chaotic brought it up.
Did you see that tweet that got made about you?
Oh yeah. I'm already knowing, bro. I'm already knowing. That's old news, bro. That's like
two teams on the right.
That's like
I know.
That's so old.
Bro, it's pathetic though, because it's like if they want to come at you for that 2 years ago, they could come out. They might as well go at Skittle Cakes.
Yeah.
Same shit.
And also, why are they posting it a year later? Why didn't they post it like when it happened?
So wait, wasn't it Photoshop a moment ago? But now it's just old? Now it's old news, okay? Then why don't you come out, make a goddamn statement and be like, yo, I used to cheat. This was me. I messed up. I no longer do it. Why the hell would you not do that? Instead, you change your argument, you change your defense, which just makes you look worse. You lie to your own fan, and then you either tell the truth to Chaotic or you lie to him too. What is the truth here, buddy? This is quite possibly the worst response I've ever seen. Not only do you make no public statement to anyone, nothing on Twitter to refute this, you go and try sweep it under the rug and be like, it was ages ago. No, bitch. Once a cheater, always a cheater in my mind. Just like Dr. Lupo, back in the day, zimming all the way back in Destiny 1. But now he's a good guy after Fortnite, being friends with Ninja, just a fucking cheat in a goddamn charity tournament a few years later. Now, in all likelihood, there's a very good chance that Brainsy has given up on the cheater ways and is now innocent. But his horrible response to the situation makes me think otherwise. Like, how the hell are we supposed to believe a rat that can't be honest to anyone, let alone someone that's cheated in the past? Like, it's very likely, because this guy has dedicated his entire life to Apex Legends. He doesn't go outside. He's got no girlfriend. He's got no fucking social life. He plays 24/7 Apex Legends ranked, which is fair enough. Whatever. That's his own prerogative. That's what he wants to do. And I have absolutely no doubt that he's got very good at Apex in that time frame, to the point he might not need the cheats anymore. But if that is really the case, the correct response to this is A, don't lie about it. B, be upfront with absolutely everybody. Come out, be like, this is what I did. These were the people in the Discord. They're cheating, but I am no longer friends with them or part of that community. That would 100% be the way to go about this. But I don't think he wants to put anyone in that Discord under the bridge, because you know what will happen? They will come out with way more receipts of this guy being a cheater. I don't think he'll go to that level. I don't think he'll rat out anyone in this Discord. Even if he comes out and makes a statement, which he'll have absolutely no choice but to do after I make this video, I don't think he's going to rat out a single person that's part of that that Discord, he'll be worried about what else will come out about him. I'm sure they got a lot more dirt than this screenshot. I think it's an absolute bloody shame that people like Rogue and Chaotic Much play with this guy. He's clearly a rat and a fucking snake. I have no respect at all for any goddamn cheater, but especially the ones that can't be honest about it. And another thing that's been pissing me off in Apex is people that put these cheaters on pedestals. People like Adam Bradley, who, if you haven't followed closely, likes kids.
Easy win, I sold child.
I made him lose his mind a long time ago and come out with all of that. These cheaters aren't stand-up people. 99.99, actually I'm gonna go and say 100% of them are all absolute scumbag creatures that you wouldn't want in your circle. I don't know why pro players and content creators would be friends with someone like this. Literally the whole reason people cheat in the first place is because they lack the moral compass and only care about themselves. It's all for personal gain at the detriment of everyone else. That's not the kind of person you want to be friends with or to even be in your circle. Now people can change, so I'm hoping the way Brainsy goes about this is the right way, and that's putting this all behind you and being honest for the first goddamn time in your life. But one of the reasons I'm so goddamn annoyed is I tried to play Apex yesterday and it was an absolute shit show. So I get on and within 2 games I hit master, but it was the least climactic master I've ever gotten in my goddamn life because my teammate that they randomly put on my team was fucking rage hacking. Actually, just gonna devo me in a second. Shit on her. Nice! Oh my god! Masters. You guys are better? No, it doesn't count. Our teammate is like 90% cheating. Aimbot and walling, which I only found out for sure the game afterwards because he killed me. 1 HP on 1. He fucking... It could have been lucky that the guy was perfectly in his pre-aim when he peeked over. He's gonna know exactly where this guy is, right? Yup. He's cheating.
Oh, he's cheating.
Oh, yeah, he's blatantly walling, bro. He had that guy locked in. Oh, the pre-fire. And then after that cheater killed me, I died to another cheater. And after that cheater killed me, we got DDoSed multiple times and we couldn't work out what the hell was going on. Oh, this server, bro. Holy fuck.
Wow, we're getting DDoS. DDoS heaps.
Later, we figured out exactly why the server was getting DDoSed. And that's because a group of 3 rage hackers, bro, I don't trust this champion squad, using the same cheats developed by Destroyer 2009 that Adam Bradley and co use. They were just running around rage hacking the lobby to the point where you couldn't spectate them or your PC crashed. Now I know why that game got DDoSed. It was because of this team. He's killing himself. He doesn't want to die to the cheaters. Respectable. Oh yeah, my game's gonna crash. They crashed my game. So instead of dying to these cheaters, people were trying to crash the server to not only kill the cheaters to Storm, which actually, funny enough, did work. It did DC the cheaters and they ended up dying to Storm. He's on the staircase, I think. He should be weak. Nice.
Good elimination. Oh my god, are they DDoSing?
Oh yeah, they might be DDoSing. Wait, I'm still in. You're just DC'd.
Oh,
So you might be able to get back in then. But I guess they were trying to make them go to a different server just so they could play the game. Like, it's a bloody meme just how out of control Apex is at this point. You have people running around crashing the entire lobby's PCs on a broken ass game using the craziest cheats that aren't getting detected. And then not only that, but you have the main anti-cheat developer's account doing the goddamn same thing. Months ago, you guys might have seen that Imperial Hal and Rogue got their accounts hacked by a cheater who ran around aimbotting everyone with their accounts.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, his R5 is crazy.
How aren't you like that? Oh, did you get banned?
He just DC?
Did they get banned?
You think Apex would fix that exploit after such a major drama, but no! It's goddamn Hideout's account now that's being grabbed and running around being used by a cheater. That's how crap and out of control Apex Legends is at this point. It's almost at the point where it's unplayable garbage. Not only is it an absolute shit show with cheaters everywhere in every lobby, whether you're on console or on PC, it doesn't goddamn matter. You got cheaters in your lobby, I promise you. But you got pro players and content creators playing with these goddamn known cheaters, making it more acceptable in my mind to cheat. Fuck cheaters. Fuck the guys that play with them. I'm out. That is enough. That is all. I'm pissed. See you guys later.